The lower end of the market shows strong and steady gains in the month of March, and contrasted from 1 year ago when the pandemic started, it demonstrates a continuing demand for homes in the entry level in 2021. Hi, this is John James with the James team at RE/MAX Partners, and I'm coming to you with the very first price segment Steamboat market update for the month of March. And this is in the $250,000 to $750,000 range. Demand was strong and supply was limited. That's the name of the game right there. It leads us to increases in all three main indicators. So let's start off with median sold price. That went up 4.5% from $430,000 last year to $449,168. That increase, a 4.5% increase, has been relatively steady over the last 5 months, so we'll see if that trend continues. Number of sales jumped up to 646 from 528 in March of 2020, and that's a 22.3% increase. Finally, the total dollar volume was substantially higher in March of 2021 compared to 2020, with $302,157,121. That's up 25.3% over the slightly more than $241 million last year. On the supply side of the market, inventory remained limited in March. Median days on market dropped 60% from 35 days to 14 year over year. And the number of months it would take to sell all the inventory in this segment is 2.2. That's down 46.3% from 4.1 months in March of 2020. And with these numbers, no surprise that the active listings are down 47% to 96 compared to last year's 181. One trend that has stopped short this month is new listings, where this has been increasing in the last few months. It is down 1.9% from last year. And March of 2021 had only 622 new listings, whereas last year we had 634. I'm going to expect that number to bounce back in April, as there were really hardly any new listings last April that came on the market because of the pandemic. One other significant increase was in sales to list price ratio, what a home sold for in comparison to what it was listed for. That percentage jumped up 0.9%, which is very, very strong, all the way up to 98.8% of the list price compared to 97.9% in March of 2020. That's a reflection of the tight market now and how many more offers are going over list price. And as we mentioned before, price reductions were substantially less as the demand has risen. There were only 8 price reductions in March. That's down 76.5% from the 34 price reductions we saw in March of 2020. Looking ahead, April is shaping up to be a very strong one. Pending listings have skyrocketed 30.6% to 666 compared to 510 in March of 2020. That reflects both the certainty of the market now and the uncertainty of the market as the lockdown took place last year. And terminated contracts, that reflects primarily last year, as there were only 8 this year, 8 terminated contracts in all of this price segment compared to 21 last March. That's a 61.9% drop off a cliff. And that kind of wraps it up for the lower end of the market. Coming up next is a $750,000 to $2 million segment. If you have any questions or want me to dive a little deeper, call or text me at 970-846-0797 or email me at johnjames@jamesteamsteamboat.com. We'll see you next time. Take care.